Right, so first up, let it be known, I don't want to be doing this, but so many people have said I should do it. You know you are, because you're going to be the only ones watching this at the start, that I need to do it, and that my story needs telling and all these other things. So my brain is not in a space right now, as you know, to do much. I can do stuff, I can do things, but I can't do what I used to do, and it bums me out every day, frustrates me every day. But I have to remind myself, just because you can't do what you want, just because you can't do what you think you should be able to, doesn't mean you can't do something. So I'm trying to do something, and the thing I'm actually trying to do right now is basically get over myself and overcome my fear of putting myself really out there. Because for me, where I've been ill my whole life, well, when I'm ill, which is like 80%, 90% of the time, it's not good to be around. Destroys people, it really does. People go, oh yeah, but you're so this, you're so that, you bring people up, you're so inspiring, so encouraging. I'm like, mate, I am, but only when I can be the guy who can actually be out in the world and mix with people and you know, be coherent and all the rest of it, put one foot in front of the other and actually breathe, literally breathe. That's what it's come down to in my life. I just haven't been able to breathe, you know. And, you know, so I've been basically feeling like I've been in prison lately, past couple of years. I was locked down before people were in lockdown, just because I get ill when I'm around people, and people get destroyed when they're around me, especially when I'm ill, yeah? Vicious cycle. So, cousin keeps telling me, mate, you know, online is perfect for you, because you don't have to be around people, you can share your story, you can do what you want, when you want, you can do it how you want, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but I don't think I can, mate. I'm too fragile right now. I've been beaten, battered and bruised my whole life. I'm 40 this year, and it's been non-stop, day and night, every single day, every single night, burning, all you know, body and then my mind, and then back and forth, and you know. And so you know, he's like, share your message. I was like, mate, my message right now is I don't even want to be here. I don't want to be alive. I don't want to kill myself, but I don't want to be alive, man. It's just, what have I got to live for? What's the fucking point? What's the point? And I've been struggling with a lot of things, and people look at me and go, oh, you're so capable, you can do so many things. I'm like, man, I can't do anything. I'm fucking useless. You know, I've got little bits of energy. Here we go, through the forest. This is where we're trying to walk down. We're in nice little woods. So, yeah, basically, I hope I don't stack it, because I ain't got my poles. I'm proper I was originally thinking of calling this Ramblings of a Madman. And I'll go, oh, here's the dog. Look, she's adept at going down these things. And I thought, yeah, Ramblers of a Man. I'll be rambling and I'm a bit mad. And I thought, do you know what? I'm not sure that puts the right message out there. So I've decided, all right, number one, bollocks to it. I've got to get over myself. I'm in my own way. And I heard a quote the other day about the magic is in the work you've been ignoring, or something like that. I'll write it all on my bathroom wall. Like, again, like a mad prisoner would, who's in prison, got nothing else to do, just needs to sort of remember things or whatever, scratch the important things in the wall. Well, I've got a Sharpie and I've got white tiles, and I just write things down. I know it's a bit mad, but I thought, you know what? No, I don't think that's the right thing. So what I've decided, I had a nice little, when I take the painkiller, I get a bit high, and I can kind of zone out my body and get more into my brain, and my body stops screaming at me and telling me all the things that's wrong. I'm like, all right, look, I just need to concentrate for a bit. I need to, you know, listen to what my brain's telling me. And here we go. This is where I could end up on my arse. That would be quite funny, wouldn't it? Right, so anyway, life maths with an S, because I'm English. Life maths is something I think a lot about. And like so, I've got loads of sayings. So one of them, for example, is just this really plain and obvious from this: time plus proximity equals influence. I.e., if you're around someone all day, every day, they're going to literally rub off on you. Yeah, you can even smell like them, that kind of sense. Like the influence they have over you, if you're around them all day, every day, is going to be 10 times more than the influence of someone else who you never see, who's miles away. That's just how it works. Our world is only literally what we can see and hear. That's it. You know, that's the only world we have this influence over in this immediate sense. Having said that, with the internet, you can reach further and you can influence further. And if people actually spend time watching your videos and stuff like that, you do influence them. Because I've been influenced by people lately, like Mr. Beast. I just started watching some of his stuff, and I'm like, man, that kid was amazing. I watched some of his videos and I watched some of his things about him, I was like, the geezer's awkward as fuck, but he's a real good dude, and he's got a point, you know. And my cousin had a point, and in the work you've been avoiding had a point. And so many people said to me recently, you should do some sort of podcast, some sort of YouTube thing. And it's been like left, right and centre lately. And I'm like, do you know what, mate? One of my big things is I have to understand that they, being everyone else in the world, doesn't understand. My circumstances are so rare and extreme, even for someone who's born with my condition and in my situation in some respects. They've all been, when I've met them in hospital over the years, they're like, you're nothing like us. I'm like, I don't feel like I'm anything like you. And the doctors and nurses will go, you're nothing like them. I'm like, I know I'm nothing like them. But I also know I'm nothing like all these well folk out there, all these healthy people. I know I look like them some of the time, but don't be fooled. My insides are rotten a lot of the time, you know. So anyway, so I decided life maths and time plus proximity equals influence would just be the first little thing I chucked out there. Now, I figure it's going to be very Pulp Fiction-esque. It's all going to jump around because that's what my mind does a lot. It's going to spin on the same theme because that's what my mind does a lot. But I thought, you know what, I'm just going to sling out what I actually want. Because I had a message this morning about saying, I was like, I'm asking the wrong question. So I was like, how do I stop wanking? Well, not how do I stop wanking, do I stop? That's the number one, do I stop it? It's a problem a lot of men have. It's not so much the porn thing, I think it's more just the hit of, that was nice, you know, it's a nice little pleasurable part of the day, it takes up a little chunk of time, I'm bored a lot, I'm having to sit around and rest a lot, which I hate, and it's just that nice little, yeah man, remember naked ladies, isn't they nice? That's a good reason to keep living, isn't it? Because you can get one of those again one day, you know, and it's, and I'm thinking about the dating life and all this kind of, I'm not going to get too deep into that, but it's all just bollocks a lot of the time, and I just can't be arsed with it. I'm like, but all day, every day, I'm just thinking, yeah, but you need a proper relationship, you need a proper good girl, man. You need like a solid woman who can really stand by your side. But I don't believe I can get it, especially not where I am right now. There's just too many things I need to fix and sort out in my own life. I don't feel like I can do it. So, just overwhelming a lot of the time. And I thought, mate, just fucking make a start, man. It don't have to be perfect, just got to do something. Which is some of the lyrics from one of my songs. I was like, all the stuff's there, it might not be all coherent, but it's there. So I thought, maybe I'll try and write a book, you know, life maths, and then parentheses or whatever it is, or the fucking subtitle, I don't know, what is the value of time? I thought that'd be good. Spoiler, timing is everything. But I thought, you know what, I just can't sit and write, I can't do it. What am I good at? What can I do? What can I manage right now, today? Well, I can chat, I'm pretty good at chatting. Alright, you can chat, you can take the dog for a walk. Alright, cool. So chat into the camera, take the dog for a walk, and just upload it. Whatever the fuck comes out, man. Don't worry about whether you should swear or not swear. You know, you love Mark Manson's podcasts, and he swears all the time. And sometimes swearing's funny. It's the right time swear word, mate. It's a banger. So, you know, don't overdo it, but just don't not be you. Just be you. Just be the real you. And do what it is that other people, because I say, like, I've got to understand, they don't understand. But then I have to understand that I don't understand, and that these people are all talking sense, and I need to listen to them. I don't know how to ask for help, I don't know how to do it, plus I can kind of do it on my own, and people don't really help me the right way, but they are helping you, mate. They're all telling you what they see. They're all telling you what they see in you, what they believe. They're all telling you they believe in you. And you're the only one who doesn't believe it. I was like, that's a story as old as time, that is. Like, everyone can relate to all the issues I have. Now, I do have very extreme issues, granted, but I think everyone can relate, and I can kind of relate to everyone, and that's the power, I guess. So here's what I want to do, right? I don't want money. I fucking hope no one watches this. I'm kind of embarrassed, really, to be honest. But I don't want money. What I want is people to donate what they got to the cause. And the cause is the Breathe Easy Foundation or something like that. Basically, I want to get a farm, first and foremost. Some kind of farm, not a functioning sell cattle or sell kind of stuff farm, but a farm. Basically, a place people can go to, number one, breathe easy, just rest a sec, get their bearings, get their balance again, and then learn some new shit and then take it out into the world, yeah? Kind of like plant seeds in people and how to better themselves and how to better those around them. Because I guess that's what I'm all about. You know, when my cousin said about a message, I'm like, well, I can't put a negative message out there, can I? I have to try and do something positive. That's what I do when I'm out in the world. I keep on my negativity to myself at home as much as I can. Try and handle it myself, try and not let it bring anyone else down because it would destroy them. And I've seen it happen, and I've not been able to help it at times. It's like I've been on fire, and people come up to you and they try and pat you down, and then they get on fire. They're like, "Ah, you burnt me." I'm like, "I'm on fire." What do you expect? Don't come too close. So that's kind of my attitude with it. But yeah, so I was like, no mate, life maths, chatting to the camera, whatever bollocks it is, and then just keep doing it, you'll figure it out as you go. Maybe you get all the material for your book, and then maybe you write it. Ideally, someone else at some point picks it up and says to me, "I'll organise your thoughts," and I'll say, "Thank fuck for that," because I keep just buzzing around my head, getting on my nerves. So I can just get them out in some way, shape or form. Someone else can organise them for me, and then I can present that beautifully with some piano and some drums and some singing and some cool, I don't know, movement-y kind of stuff, like music, movement, mindset kind of shit I've been thinking all these years. And maybe, yeah, okay, I don't feel ready. I feel like I've got so much work to do, but maybe this is how I get the work done. So maybe, you know, this is the first step to it. I hope I can keep doing it. That's my plan. So for April, I thought, all right, so I'm doing this absolute abs thing with the F3 boys. And I thought, if I go along with that, so I'm picking up the abs, I'm doing that every day, like 5-10 minutes worth of ab workout. And I thought, why not have an abstinent April as well? Just don't, no, I know they're fucking high. You know, I ain't been doing that for years again. Too much work to do myself, can't be doing a one night thing anymore. Want a proper good solid woman. I ain't going to get out by just getting out there and getting on it, and I don't want to ruin those girls for the other guys out there who are actually solid, decent guys, you know, because I could do that if I wanted to, and it just don't sit right with me. So I thought, right, no wanking for the whole of April. Oh, that's a whole month. I'm not sure I've ever done that since I started, if I'm honest. That's like a lovely little part of my day when you're indoors all the time on your own. You're like, oh yeah, like little treat, you know, like the cherry on top. But yeah, sometimes it is just that idea of, well, at least tomorrow I get to have another wank, and then that keeps me going to the next day. I've cut out alcohol, and I'm working on reducing my painkillers. But I thought maybe I should try this. So I'm going straight out of the gate with that. This month in April, no wanking, doing the ab workout every day, and trying to do one of these life maths videos. And it doesn't even have to be coherent. It just has to be